my name is Jeanette and today I'm coming to you from the northwest of England where I am doing March craft room chats. It's not a vlog so much as just a craft room chat. Today is Wednesday the 13th of March 2024. First of all, I must apologise for my absence yesterday. Yes, I won't go into detail, so things happened and we had events that happened in the family and everybody needed us, so we went and helped out. So yeah, I am back now. I thought it might have taken a couple of days, but no, I'm back now. Thankfully, it was only one day. And as you can see, I am in my craft room. I've actually been doing some sewing. I have had a few orders that I needed to get finished and sewn and get ready to get out at the end of the week. But I wanted to come on and show you a couple of things. One new exciting thing, which I am thrilled about and want to share it with you and hope you will be equally as thrilled. I've got a few things to show you, a couple of things to show you really. Things that you've already seen, but the, what's the word I'm looking for? Progress on them. It is today really miserable. You can see it's all right. I mean, it's brightish, but it's not as nice as it was last week. And we have had warnings of torrential rain. Whether we'll get that or not, I don't know. We have had quite a bit of rain this afternoon, but not torrential. You can tell I've got a cardigan on in my craft room. I don't normally need anything on in here because it's quite a warm room, this room, but it was freezing in here when I come in at lunchtime. It is now, again, I haven't got my watch on. I think it must be about 2:30 now, something like that. 2:30, 2:45. So let me show you. First of all, I have got my beautiful bag that my friend Dawny from, what's she got on there? The Woven Almanac. Dawn has two channels. This is Dawn, my friend who lives in the Netherlands. She has two channels. She has the Woven Almanac, which is her crafting channel. And then she has Dawn's Days, which is her vlogging channel. And she vlogs her life in the Netherlands because she's from Manchester, not far from me. And all the family live here. So she vlogs so everybody can see what she's doing with her life. Anyway, last night after we got back quite late from the family. I just didn't have very much energy. That's all. I was absolutely shattered last night. Tim and I was both in bed really early. But I did manage to do a couple of rounds and a couple of rounds this morning because I was up very early on my bifeld mitts for Katie. This is what I'm doing. It's not a very good picture, you can't see these. It's the bifeld mitts by Amy Loudon, and I am on the home stretch now on the first mitten. Everything's all tangled, just bear with me. I'm really pleased with my yarn that I've dyed. Really pleased. If you're new here, oh gosh, I've got that many ends. Bear with me. There you go. These are for my daughter, Katie. I think she's got quite long hands, Katie. Her fingers are quite long, and it does say on the pattern to make them, let me show you, let me push them onto the card, to make them as long as this finger, your index finger. But I'm just going to do them a little bit longer for Katie because I do think she'll need them a little bit longer. Them are on me. And yeah, I think another 2 repeats of the cable and the bobbles. Well, I'm almost halfway through a repeat of a cable, and I'm just about to do another bobble now. So I think another 2 of them, because I've had a look. You cast off and finish quite quickly. There's not lots to do to cast off. Gradually it casts off sort of all at once. So yeah, and then I obviously have to pick the few stitches up round there and do the thumb. But isn't that lovely? Isn't it working up nice? I'm really pleased with it. And I love the colour that I've done. This is what I dyed, and it is called Eat Your Greens. Eat Your Greens. And it's held double with a natural floof, an undyed floof, I should say. So that's how far I've got on them, and I'm really pleased with them. I've not sent her a picture yet to show her how far I've got. You'd think you'd be able to whip a pair of mittens up, wouldn't you, in no time? I can't believe how long this is taking me, but because of the pattern in it, you have to really concentrate on what you're doing, and I have to really read my pattern. But I don't mind. There's no rush for it. I mean, you know, as long as she gets them for autumn, that's all that matters. So that's how far I've got with that. And then I was getting all excited because I thought I'd finished Cabin Girl. I've decided that I'm not doing the hot water bottle and the cup of tea. I'm going to do a slippers, but I'm not doing them two because they'll just get lost in here. It goes on a shelf, things get knocked off. So I put her on a stand, I finished her mittens, and I thought, oh, she's all done. And then I thought, she doesn't look quite right. She's got no blooming hair. I forgot to do her hair. Anyway, here she is. She's all finished. These are her mittens. So all I need to do is slippers and, oops, a hair. She's got no hair. But other than that, she's finished. I will obviously do those, and I will do them this week because I want to get it finished. I want to get it on my top shelf. I have got a shelf here, and I might show you later before I upload this and finish. I'll show you my top shelf. Yeah, I'll show you on there. So yeah, I've almost finished her. Just got to do her hair, which is not difficult, and that's it really. And her slippers. And I'm very, very tempted to do her a really, really jazzy pair of slippers. I know it's not in the pattern, but why not? It's my doll, isn't it? I can do what I want. So yeah, I'm very, very tempted to do her a jazzy pair of slippers, but she's got her mittens for when it's cold outside. And she doesn't need a hot water bottle. She certainly doesn't need a cup of coffee because I drink enough for both of us. So that's her done. I've got my cup of coffee here. Anyway, let me tell you my story. As you know, let me get my book. Hold on one second. I got this book off Timothy for Mother's Day. And I don't know what night it was. About 3 or 4 nights ago. I think it was before I went to Katie's. Just before I went to Katie's, I got an email off a lovely lady. Let me get her name right. I will put all her information in the description box below for you. She is called Alison, and she's from Floss's Place. And she sells the yarn to make these. Oh, so she said to me, would you like me to give you a discount code so you can share it with your viewers, and I'll send you some yarn to use? So she sent me 2 balls of yarn to make a couple of these with. Like I say, I will put it down below, all the information where you can find her. Like I said, she's called Floss's Place. She has an email address. No, hold on a minute. Oh, my mind's... She has a website, and she has an Etsy shop. Her website is all the W's, flossesplace.co.uk. And on Etsy, she's Floss's Place. But like I say, I'll put the links for you down below so you can find her really easy. And she's giving you 10% off what you buy throughout a shop. And there's a code for that. It's Crafty Cleggs 10. But again, I'll leave that down below for you. So let me show you what she sent me. I have started. I couldn't resist. As soon as I got home, I had to try it. But I've only got 2 ears done. I have decided, let me show you what I've decided to make. So I have decided to make Ryan Rabbit. This one. I thought, seeing as it's Easter coming up, I'll make a rabbit. So I've decided to make that. And she very, very kindly, Alison, sent me, like I say, 2 balls. And it is the Premier Basics Chenille Brights Bulky. It's an American yarn, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if she's one of the very few or one or the only one that stocks this in the United Kingdom. It's a fabulous yarn. I love it. I really, really do love it. And this is what she sent me. So this colour here, I think that one is caramel. Yeah, this is caramel shade 212605. So that's caramel. And then this one here is mushroom. And that one is 212603. So we've got caramel and mushroom. And it is lovely yarn to work with. Now, I love working with chenille yarn. Always have done. Always enjoyed crocheting with it. I've used Yummy. I've used Rico's new chenille that they brought out. I've used a few. And this one is fabulous. So, I mean, they look quite odd. Well, I think they do at the moment, but I can see where they're coming from. So here are my 2 ears. This is one. It's not very, you can't see, again, I'm in the bad lighting, aren't I? Can you see that? So that's one ear. And then here's the other. So here's the ears. But let me tell you, it's going to be big. I haven't actually had a look in the book how big they are when you finish them, how big they turn out. I haven't actually had a look. But I think that once I've got my jobs done here in my craft room, and I do an hour before dinner, then have dinner and get sorted and do an hour after, I think I can get this finished. Maybe not completely, but I can certainly do the body. I think I could certainly do the body and the arms, and then maybe another hour or so the day after to try and get it put together. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. I can see me making every one of these. I'm going to place an order with Alison, because what I'd like to do, I would like to make. Is that it? Is that the crocodile? Is it a crocodile? Oh no, it's a dinosaur. So I'd like to make the dinosaur, but I love this green. And one of my subscribers and viewers said to me, I said, I don't know why I'm making them. I've got nobody to give them. And she said, why don't you sell them? So if I do, I might put a couple in the shop and see if anybody's interested. And then I like this one. Dusty the dragon. But yeah, I'm really loving it. I've really enjoyed it. There's quite a few, but I like this as well. Oh, hold on, I might make this as well. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, now that might be the one that I should make, because Easter. What, rabbits and Easter? Do rabbits come at Easter? What am I thinking? Am I getting it all mixed up? It's nothing new around here, is it? So yeah, I like the chick. I like the chick. I like them all. There's a few that I'd like to make, I must admit, there is. There's a sheep as well that I quite like. Oh, here it is, look at this. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that as well. Shall I make the sheep and the chick? Sheep and chick, sheep and chick. I think I'm going to do. Anyway, so isn't that lovely of Alison? So if anybody is in the market for some yarn, this bulky yarn, and it's gorgeous and soft. Yeah, if anybody's in the market, head on over. It's 10% off. Yeah. I'll put all the links down below to show you. Yeah, and that's that. So thank you very much, Alison. I'm really, really grateful for that, as I'm sure all you lot are. So what have we got planned for the rest of the week? So tomorrow I think we might be, well, I might be going to Angela's, to the bobbin patch. So if I go there, I will take you with me. At some point I could do with going to Hobbycraft, because I need some card. And I need card, ink, and I can't remember what else I need. I need to order some supplies for the shop, some tissue paper, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, and I don't know what else, because the forecast for this week is terrible, and I mean really, really bad. So yeah, I might just show you snippets of what's going on. I don't know. I honestly don't know. For tea tonight, Tim is making us risotto. I'm really looking forward to that. And this week, I don't know why, but I've had an hankering for stew and dumplings. If you're not in the UK, stew and dumplings is a traditional British dish that, well, I don't know if everybody does, but I tend to eat in the winter. It's one of those dishes that you eat and warms you up and gives you that good feel factor. And a dumpling is, how can I explain? It's suet. It's like, I don't really know how to explain it to you. It's, yeah, it's suet mixed with water, and you put it in the pan and it fluffs up. I'll tell you what I'll do. When I make the stew and dumplings tomorrow, I'll take some footage and I'll show you what I'm doing with the stew and dumplings. As you can see, let me just turn it round. I've got some of my favourite fabric. This here is Liberty, and that's the strawberry thief. And I thought I will make some nice sock bags out of that. I have also decided that I'm not going to hand quilt my bag. No. I've got too much I want to do, and it'll take too long. So I've started drawing lines on. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the X in the middle? Well, I'm just going to cross hatch it. I did think about it, and I would really, really like to do it. But you know, when you're impatient for something, I'm going out on Monday to meet Karen, my friend, and I'm going to make her one. And I want to have them both finished so I can take it with me on Monday and put my little bits of knitting in it. So yeah, I decided I'm just going to quilt it on the machine. And then as soon as I've quilted the front, I will quilt the back. I don't know, I might just do cross hatching. In fact, I will. I'll do the back the same as the front, and I'm going to make it into a tote bag. So once I've done this, I can do Karen's, and I want to take it with me when I see her on Monday. Right, I'm going to go now because I really need to get on and get these orders done. They're almost done, and then I can get them wrapped and in the post on Friday. I will swing you around before I go so you can have a look at my I'll put my cabin doll up there and I'll swing you around. Now, let me just say, if it's dusty up there, this is my craft room. I do dust, not as much as I do the rest of the house, because when I come in here, I don't want to clean, I want to make things. So if you do see some dust, just ignore it. It'll be there when I'm not. All right, so I'll swing you around and show you that, and I shall be back tomorrow. I hope you all have a nice evening with plenty of crafting time. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Right, here we go. So this is, oops, my doggy. Hold on a sec. Put the dog up. This is my top shelf. We have the Queen at the back. I cannot remember what this doll's called, but isn't she beautiful? And then I've got all my birds here. Look at them all. I love them. Look at them legs. This is what attracted me to all the toff birds, the legs. I just think they're so comical. So, yeah, all my birds. These are my advent birds. So this was the first Christmas advent I ever did with Toft. And then this was the second one. This is Bird of Peace. I know that one is. And then I did these last year, the Nutcracker. And there's Cabin Girl, who's got no hair. Anyway, that is my Toft shelf. And then at the bottom here is my little fire. Can you hear it? Listen to it going. It's very noisy. Yeah, but anyway, you get used to it. Here's my seagull. And some of the other things that I've made. Anyway, I'll show you some more as the month goes on. Then we're all my straight knitting needles. That's all I ever used to knit with, is straight knitting needles. And these magazines here are all my Daphne's Diary. Right, I'm going now, definitely. I shall be back again tomorrow. Bye.